let's wrap tonight. I got some, let me not show y'all my butt crack. Y'all know I got 17 miles of ass crack, child. So it's real easy to see it, you feel me? But I'm back. I'm trying everything new in my garden drinks. I got some under eye patches on. I wanted to get real fancy, bitch. I love this gardening shit because it really gets the job done like wine. And now I'm getting so fancy with it. I went and ordered me some I feel like I have booger in my nose. Hold on, let me go wash my hands. I had to wash my hands. I had to wash my hands and then I had to dry my hands. You know how like when you could feel like you move your nose and you could feel, oh, bitch, I ain't even started God. Oh my God, they don't want me to get no video done today. What the hell, child? Hold on. Oh, I'm just fucking that girl. First I had a booger in the nose. Now I'm spilling shit on my good couch. It's my good velvet green couch. That's why it ain't downstairs, because little mom was not supposed to be on this couch. This is a nice couch, and I'm fucking it up on my own goddamn self. Just sitting on it. I was finna get some new throw pillows. That's honestly what I wanted to, at the top, start off talking about. I didn't show y'all my ass crack still, because that could really happen at any moment. Anyway, mind you, I haven't even started drinking yet, girl. I haven't even started drinking yet. I'm using my high school student government shirt to wipe this shit up because it was clean and it was very close by. Because we are not super duper far from my laundry room, and I didn't feel like walking all the way over there to the bathroom. But that's, I graduated. I went to John F. Kennedy High School in Sacramento, California. This shirt from goddamn 2013, 2014. I wore this shit out, and then we had put our Twitter handles. Back in high school, all my Twitter handles was pray to Mecca, cause you get it, Islam. Yeah, so you feel me. Anyway, y'all, what's up? It is Wednesday night. Houston is still recovering from the motherfucking snow, but everything's melting. Now it's like giving black ice vibes. Girl, I did not leave my house. Well, let me not lie. I did leave my house, and I went to Taco Bell, because I tried to go to Taco Bell yesterday, and it was not open. And I was just in the mood for a little, they have this new thing, like the steak roll up. Ugh, it's so good. It's like they took a big ass flour tortilla and they made it, roll it up into two tiny burritos. I don't know how the hell they do that. The motherfucking tortilla scientists tore that shit down, child. It is good. Hello, worldwide on TikTok, Monet. That was a great conversation. I'm really excited for that to go up. Tomorrow we have Deidre at The Real Her. And on Friday we have Lex at Lex the Stallion. And Saturday is Black Belt Babe, Monique. So we are checking along, girl. We actually even started posting the other sidebar episodes to YouTube, the ones that are from a week and a half ago. So Horace is up. I think the second one that we did with Phasa goes live tomorrow. So we really cranking this bitch on out. I want to order me a couple cutesy, wootsy wine glasses and champagne flutes and just fancy drinking cups so I can feel like I'm just in an episode of, I don't know, like Sex in the City with my under eye patches on and my glasses and my headbands at nighttime. It's really, really cold, y'all. Usually I would be in like a cutesy pajama set, but all my long sleeve pajama sets are dirty because I've been wearing them and I just haven't done laundry yet. Because I don't have that many, because Houston is literally usually not this cold. But climate change, global warming, the shit we've known about for the past 3 decades is chickens are finally coming to roost. So here we go. We got to be cold for a week every 3 years, and it's going to get more continually often because the world's going to hell in a handbasket, unfortunately. I was on Twitter, and they were talking about Jeff Bezos, not his wife, his lady. And they were like, they were trying to talk about her filler, they were trying to talk about her plastic surgery, and they was talking about the motherfucking sex appeal. And they were like, yeah, y'all don't get it. And I'm like, you know what? That is so facts. You can be really, really attractive and not be like sexy. Do you get what I'm saying? And you don't have to be conventionally attractive to ooze sex appeal. Now, I know what I'm talking about. I can't off the dome think of anyone. And the people I can think of, I don't want to say, because I feel like when you say someone is pretty but doesn't have sex appeal, obviously people take that in an offensive manner. So I don't want to name names. But being pretty is simply just. Do you get what I'm saying? Sex appeal is something completely separate. Rihanna is a perfect example of someone who is very pretty, but also has sex appeal. Like, she's very alluring. And I can absolutely see how that lady Jeff Bezos is with allured him in, seduced him. Like, I absolutely see that from her. She gives that energy off. And it doesn't matter how tightly her face is fucking pulled. The energy still oozes from the outside of the facelift. Like, it's just coming off her like fucking steam, you know? And I'm not saying I want to fuck her. Because if that was a cat that I had to eat, I would... put that away. Put that the hell away, girl. But, you know, somebody like it, bitch. That's what I'm saying. Somebody like it. And it's Jeff Bezos, the second richest man in the world. So, you know, you clearly good at what you do. And I cannot hate on that. Now, what I can hate on you for is some other shit. You know, being at the inauguration. What I can't hate on you for, though, is as a hoochie mama, wearing what you had wore. The thing about it is, it was such a good fit to me. And this is why it was a good fit. It accomplished what she wanted it to accomplish. If you don't think that lady had wanted to go up in there looking like a motherfucking harlot, you're crazy. The lace bra, it was probably an expensive ass lace bra. It looked like a Shein bra, but you know, that's why the girls be shopping on Shein. Because from far away, everything looked the same. That's not even where I'm trying to go with that. The blazer was just cut just low enough for you to even see it was a bra. Had the blazer been a little bit higher, you'd have thought it was just a shirt. It still would have been deemed inappropriate because it was lace, her titties were out, all these other things. But it's the details. It's the fucking details that the alluring. Have y'all ever read The Art of Seduction? Yeah, go. I'm gonna give y'all some homework. Go read The Art of Seduction, and then we're gonna come back and talk about Jeff Bezos' sex kitty over there. You feel me? The blurb with y'all is... what's her name? Joey Chavez. Now, before I had something completely different that I wanted to talk about, but I changed gears because I can table that for another night. But I saw this and I said, I want to say something about this now. She's talking about the fires in LA. Her home was affected. That's where, you know, thousands of people who are in my thoughts and prayers. What happened in LA is really like sad and, you know, all the things. But she's living with her mother, with her 3 children, who she has by 3 different men. And I don't say that to, you know, for any weird societal reasons to try and say she's a bad person. But the 3 men that she happened to have her babies by are rich. And even her least rich baby daddy is still a rich nigga. You get what I'm saying? He's still a nigga with money. And that's Bow Wow. You get what I'm saying? Like, your least rich baby daddy is Bow Wow. Here, and when Davin was on the Unhinged and Immoral Sidebar episode, she brought up a good point. She was like, oh, before I even have a baby, I'm doing a birthing contract. Like, basically like a prenup. Like, if this goes awry, you're going to do this. If this goes awry, X, Y, and Z, I need X. Because I'm not going to hold you. The 3 babies out of wedlock by 3 different baby daddies is really, I'll be real, I'm not judgy. I am judgy. Let me not lie. Hold on. Let me not lie and let me take a sip. If you lie, you got to take a sip. I'm not judgy. Had to take a big ass sip because that was a big lie. I am judgy, but I'm judgy when it makes sense. Okay. You having 3 babies, you not being married to the fathers, that's not really in my business. And that's not no shit that I'm going to be like, bitch, you're a dummy, bitch. Off that shit. That's not what I'm saying. You have 3 baby fathers by 3 rich niggas, and you not put up nowhere. You talking about you saving your money to get back. No. Because to begin with, I really do think as women, it's important to have kids with a man who you know is going to treat you well. God forbid you break up. That is something that I look at. Oh my God. I cannot stress that enough, because I've had examples of, honestly, between my own parents, my mom don't fuck with my dad, but for many years after, they weren't together, my mom and my dad helped each other. Like I've seen that up close and in real time. Also with other people in my family, like, we're not together no more, but I would never leave you ass out. More importantly, I would never leave my child ass out, and my child lives with you. So you being ass out by default has my child ass out. And I think it's really important to be with a man who's going to always see you as family, and not see you as family like in the way of trying to overstep boundaries if he gets with someone. Not see you as family as in you trying to, because sometimes baby mamas do be out of pocket. I mean, we are girls here. We done had the home girls, or maybe even ourselves dated someone who had a baby mama, and the baby mama, oh, and then my mama was a baby. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're not fuck. Do you want it back? I mean, I don't want to argue. Like, it seems like you want to argue over him. I'm not going to do that. I don't have a baby by him. I could just leave. You know what I'm saying? I know that, but I do think there needs to be a healthy situation of I would never just let you be ass out. I would never just let you be ass out. And I think 3 for 3 rich baby daddies who absolutely do have the means to help you out. You and thousands of other people just lost your shit. You know what I'm saying? You just lost your shit. I would absolutely expect somebody to put me up. I'm not gonna lie. I would, even if I had one baby. What is the point of having a rich baby father if, like, I just don't. I mean, and it's like, yeah, I can get it on my own, but I don't want to. Like, I want to know at least that you give a fuck, and that you're willing. And I think that is the other thing. Niggas don't be willing. Like, they want to do all the traditional societal things, but don't be willing to hold up their end, So and that's a whole separate piece. But the piece that I'm saying now is, like, when you're dating, especially like at my age, I take character into consideration so much. And the little signs are there. That's the thing. The bitches, and let me not say the bitches, the heifers, the young heifers, they think that it's just the money. No, beloved. Like, where does he see the value in who you are as a person? Because the thing about him and his money, he could go buy another bitch, baby. Does he value you at your core as a person, as a child of God? That's important. Does he see the value in you that God sees in you? Because it matters. Him seeing the value in you that God sees in you is that's important, because that's going to dictate how not only he treats you, how he treats your children. See, y'all, everything is interconnected. We are all connected. Everything is relating to everything. A, B, C, D. Like, y'all be with these men, and they take care of you when they together, and they be showing signs they don't give a fuck. And then when you break up with them, or they break up with you, or it breaks up, and they don't give a fuck about your kid, well, it's like, baby, I don't know. Maybe there were some signs. Let's look at hindsight. Let's double back. Let's look at, were the signs there? And a lot of times they were, and I'm just so cognizant of that. For me, obviously dating now at like 28, I'm always like, okay, he needs to be more. Dating a rich nigga is easy. I'm sorry. Dating a nigga with money is easy work. Getting a nigga to spend money on you is easy work. Where the actual work comes in is trying to really vet a nigga and vet him and make sure he's someone who's going to, like, if I have your baby and we're not together, but I'm fucked up, can I call you and can I rely on you for real? Maybe, and I just want to say, I'm not even that type of woman. I would hope that I could have more people to call before I call my ex-husband, because I don't have a baby out of wedlock, because I don't think that's smart financially, and that's another whole different conversation. But they all interconnect and relate. But I need to know that I should be able to. I don't ever want to be, because maybe my first 3 contacts ain't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? I can't ask him for nothing. Not relatable content. I could call my baby father right now, and he know I got his child, take care of his child, and he got me. Okay? That's what I need. That's what I need. Okay? Now whatever you need, that's what you need. And we're all different, right? I can't put my expectations on you. I'm just telling you what I expect of my partners. And the way that I kind of look for that is in how men talk about their family. I think that's a big thing. Now, it could go overboard because, they be mama's boys. But how he treats his mother, his sister, his father, because, the daddy issues, niggas got them too. They be trying. That's why they be on Twitter like, well, I understand why my daddy left me. Da da da. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your feelings was hurt, and you've been conditioned not to have no feelings, and so you're gonna say you understand your daddy and blame it on your mama. But you are very sad that that nigga didn't want nothing to do with you, and you should be. That nigga ain't shit either. And look at you, following in his footsteps. Anyway, it's important to look at things like that. I also look at how men treat their friends, how long they are able to retain. Here we go. The garden's hidden, bitch. The garden's hidden, bitch. How long he's able to retain friendships. I look at, does he have female friends, and what is the dynamic there? The dynamic of the female friends is very important. Okay? Now, I want to say, we're all grown. I have a couple homeboys who are my homeboys because at one point in time, we went on a date. They'd asked me on a date because they were attracted to me. I was attracted to them. And the date simply didn't work out. And I friend zoned them. And because I'm a fabulous, lovely lady, we stayed in contact. We stayed cool. I don't necessarily fault male and female friendships that start because they went on a date. Now, what I do think you need to be wary of, obviously, is when they've actually fucked and dated and all that stuff. But like, yeah, I actually have a homeboy who I'm very cool with, who I matched with on Hinge. We went on that date and we sat down and it was like, it's like that shit was, and we talk about to this day. It's so funny because like, I pulled up and I just was like, and we might have been sitting there 5 minutes and it was just like, I'm always very aware of how aware a man is of me. Follow me. Now this one might be a little bit over 20 minutes because y'all got me on my soapbox. Sometimes you get around a man who's so incredibly observant, and they can be observant and never act on it. And they can be observant and ask you about it. They can be observant and be proactive. I have dated all types of men, all three types. And the type that you want is someone who is observant and is going to ask you and is proactive. He needs to be all three at once and not just one thing at once, right? Because let's say I'm coming in and I just haven't said anything yet, or I have veered from my normal pattern. And if you think they don't know it's the same way we know the shit like that, you're crazy. Does he care enough about you? Does he care enough about your feelings to figure out what is wrong with you, baby? And if he doesn't, that's not the man for you. When you come in and you seem gloomy and doomy, it should be, oh my God, are you okay? And then, a lot of people will be like, I'm okay, and they're not. And if you are the type of person who doesn't necessarily like to talk about things like I am, I need to process and debrief. And if you end up dating me for a while, you will definitely pick that up on that. You will come and you'll move around me, but still just kind of make sure I'm comfortable. I don't know, trying to figure out what's going on. And when you're like I am, you'll eventually get it out of me. Now I say all that to say, you would know how to circumvent that if you've been observing your partner. I just feel like a lot of times niggas don't observe us. Because as a girl, like when my partner's upset, we know, we tell, we ask, we try and make it better. And I just feel like a lot of times it's not like returned in the same way because we do it even with little stuff, They'll do it, but it has to be really, really big. You have to like clearly be fucking lost in the sauce for them to even try. You just can't be annoyed. But if you're just annoyed, oh, okay, oh my God, babe, what's wrong? Are you okay? Well, let's go get some ice cream or something. I don't know. When it's time to give you gifts or he's maybe that's his love language. When he's giving you things that are very, very well thought out, very, very well thought out, he's listening, he's learning, he's adapting. I think that's a really, really good sign. Lastly, how he treats people who he does not see anymore, how he treats people who he doesn't like. That's important because, and that's with anything. How do you, even in friendships, if we're beefing, if you're mad at me or if we're into it or we're not friends anymore, are you outside talking shit about me? Are you trying to slander my name? How do I act to people who we're no longer even just communicating? You know, because sometimes even when you stop, not even stop being friends, but like grow apart from people, they might have thought something for a really long time. They just never said it because you were friends and because they perceive that you guys aren't friends anymore, even though that's not the case. You just, haven't talked in a while. They'll still talk shit. And being cognizant of that is also, or I think focusing and also being cognizant of how he moves in situations like that is a good telltale for how he will treat you if y'all ever break up. How does he treat the nigga who he's not friends with no more? How does he treat the nigga who owes him money? How does he treat the nigga who was talking shit about him 3-4 years ago and y'all seen him outside?